Arkansas weather is unpredictable. Ensure your family's safety with a storm shelter from Menard Manufacturing. Made in Arkansas with reinforced steel walls and quarter-inch roof and floors, providing superior protection for your family. Menard shelters are simple to install, perfect for new construction, existing garages, or as a freestanding shelter. Features include multiple air vents, escape hatch, emergency lighting, and bench seating. Handicapped accessible models are available. Starting at $3,300, we have several sizes to fit your family's need. Visit menardproducts.com or call now to find a dealer near you.
Good evening, everyone. This is Senior Forecaster Cameron back here again. I'm here to give you guys a video blog going over the potential of severe weather on today on Wednesday here, Wednesday evening here. I was planning on doing a live stream tonight, but I just don't have the energy from yesterday to do a live stream tonight. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a blog, post it on our website so you guys can check it out and share with your family and friends so that way they can stay ahead of our potential severe weather event on Wednesday here. So as you guys all know from the Storm Prediction Center, there is a 30% risk area for potential severe weather that includes most of the state except for northeastern Arkansas for the day on Wednesday here, and there's a big area of a 15% risk area regarding severe weather on Wednesday as well. So the main deal is going to be, and I'll go ahead and read this to you guys. Let's see here, a strong flow accompanying the system should combine with an amply moist / unstable warm air mass to permit storm development. Let's see here. The greatest shear is looking to be over our area over the southern plains eastward into the Ozarks and the Arklatex, where the most substantial cape should evolve. Hail and damaging winds are expected. However, there is some tornado threat, especially near the surface low and warfare. Okay, and this was the early morning update per Storm Prediction Center. So this is their day 4, which will be day 3 tonight. And I do fully expect some major changes with the day 3 outlook. So I'm not 100% sure they're going to go a little higher or they're going to go a little lower. It remains to be seen, but I do expect them to change this outlook pretty significantly, given that the low pressure, instead of it being way up here in the Midwest, it has trended further and further and further south. Now it's southern Kansas and northern Oklahoma that could be the potential track for this low pressure as it's pushing into our area here. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump over to all the guidance real fast here. Like I said before, I'm not gonna stay on for too much longer here. What I was looking at was the sounding. That's the sounding for Wednesday afternoon per the 18Z GFS. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the 12Z real fast with this. And I believe the 0Z may be coming out in a second here. But this is the 0Z NAM here, and you can clearly tell what the instability was. Here we are Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening here, okay? So you've got cape building in the western Arkansas. Your greatest cape is out here in Oklahoma and Texas here, and there's your warm front. You can clearly tell where your warm front is. So you got moisture really streaming in, it's really streaming in. I remind you with the NAM model that you go past 60 hours, your accuracy level goes down the drain. So that's something that you just have to keep in mind whenever you're looking at the 72, the 84 hour NAM model, because I have seen before when the 84 hour NAM had one thing, and then all of a sudden next run changes it back to another thing. So that's something we'll just have to keep an eye on over the next day or so as we get closer to the event, as we eventually will start getting samples in and hopefully get a better idea of what's going to be happening here. But overall, the NAM model says little to no severe weather threat on Wednesday, given the fact that you have a cap in place throughout the day on Wednesday here. There could be an isolated shower or thunderstorm too, but nothing major until late Wednesday night or early Thursday morning. And this time frame, you would have a very limited severe weather threat. You would also be looking at the potential of straight line wind damage and possibly some hail, but the tornado threat will go down the drain, as this would more than likely be a linear event that will be pushing away for the state here. And this is also coming at a very cool point of the day, so your threat will be very, very limited if you go with the NAM model here. But the NAM didn't do so well with this past system here, so I'm kind of have my doubts about the NAM right now. Alright, so here we are with the GFS. I'm going to go back to the 12Z because I don't like using the 18Z or the 6Z, because those are ensemble-based model runs here. But I'm going to go ahead and zoom this down to the Southern Plains here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Let me go over here to precipitation. Alright, and this is what the GFS wants to do with it, okay? GFS, right around 6 p.m., breaks out precipitation across western Arkansas here in eastern Oklahoma and northeastern Texas. Now, this particular scenario would lead to the potential of a evening/overnight severe weather event here across the natural state, as you would still have a good bit of instability. Your cap would break. Your low-level jet will be moving in. There's a lot of things that we'll be working towards a evening/overnight severe weather threat here in the natural state here. So the difference between the GFS and the NAM is pretty significant. So they may keep the enhanced, they may not. That's as I said before, that remains to be seen with that on Wednesday here. So mainly, as I said before, we'll just have to keep an eye on it as we get towards the next couple of days. Then we'll go ahead and show y'all with the Cape with the GFS here. And as I said before, with the GFS, it really keeps the instability in play throughout the day here, and it keeps a cap over our area until right around that time from here. I'm wondering if it was going to do it or not. Okay, so there we go. It keeps that cape around for such a long time here over our area here until we get towards late in the evening on Wednesday. And there you go, right around 6 p.m. Very, very prime atmosphere for the potential of severe weather. And then here we are at 9 p.m. Your cape does start to drop off, but except for Florida and Arkansas. But by then, it's a little too late because your thunderstorm activity is already beginning. And here's the difference between the GFS and the NAM. GFS is up here and much stronger. NAM is down here and much weaker. So a blend between the two would mean a pretty decent severe weather event for us here in Arkansas here. So that's something that we'll just have to keep an eye on. I'm going to go ahead and draw this out so you guys can know what I'm talking about here. So there's your low pressure with the GFS here. There's your associated cold front. You have to forgive my drawing. And there's your warm front. Okay, so your warm front set up like this. There's your high pressure, your southeast ridge out here that's just dominating the southeast and providing warmth. And then you have these southeasterly winds that are meeting up with these southwesterly winds coming out aloft. So you would have the potential of seeing damaging winds, hail, and also the potential of a few tornadoes here as we get towards Wednesday evening and the Wednesday night per GFS, with the NAM all saying a completely different story here. So that's something we'll just be keeping an eye on for you guys. It's going to be a relatively short blog for us tonight, but I will have more information throughout tomorrow and then throughout Tuesday here, so you guys will be fully ready for this potential severe weather. And I will also have your updated severe weather risk tonight, early tomorrow morning, regarding what happens with the Day3 Storm Prediction Center. Okay, so thank you all for tuning into this live stream, and y'all have a great rest of your night. I mean, not this live stream, excuse me, this video blog tonight, and y'all have a great rest of your evening. And this video blog is brought to you by Menard Storm Shelters, guys. So y'all take care, and y'all have a great rest of your evening.